masters in their field. World-class chefs with extreme confidence and incomparable skill.
Hey kiddos, you know, with Shabbat coming, I'm really excited to share a recipe that we make in our house very often for Shabbat. In fact, 2 years ago, I invited Mrs. Israel to come learn how to make what she calls pepper chicken. Now, Mrs. Israel thinks that I don't teach her all the ingredients and all the steps, so I'd like to create this video so everyone can see all the steps and you can make this wonderful, amazing Chinese chicken at home for Shabbat. So, right now, we're going to be just prepping our chicken. Here, I have some chicken schnitzels. We're going to be opening that up. And they're going to need to get cut into smaller pieces. What I'm going to need to cut this chicken is a knife. All right. So, of course, if you're working with this at home, you will need the help of a parent or an older sibling, and double check before you try any of this with your parents. Cutting chicken for Chinese chicken is a little bit tricky. Instead of just cutting slices, you're going to pull away from yourself to make the pieces smaller and somewhat shredded. Now we're going to fast forward this part. Part of why we cut the pieces thinner is so they can cook better when they're frying. Okay, the other ingredient we need for prepping chicken is flour. I have here in this bowl 1 cup of flour for about 3 pieces of schnitzel. I'm going to take this, I'm putting all the chicken into the flour, and I'm tossing it together. And you see all the chicken's been coated with flour, just plain flour. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to put it in the fridge. We're going to leave it in the fridge for at least 4 hours, but overnight is way better. We'll see you later. Okay, so it's been more than 4 hours. In fact, it's been about 15 hours. And my chicken's been chilling in the fridge. So here's what we've got. We've got chicken covered in flour. And we're going to start frying each piece by themselves. There's about a cup of oil in the frying pan. And we're going to wait for that to get hot. All right, so our oil's hot. I'm going to start putting in 1 piece at a time of chicken. When you're frying little pieces of chicken, this is going to make a really crunchy, yummy chicken to put a sweet and spicy sauce over. You need to make sure it's cooked on both sides perfectly so you can add the sauce afterwards. Let's see how we're doing. So I've got my chicken piled up over here, it's all fried. I've got my frying pan still hot and cleaned out. I'm returning the chicken back into the frying pan. And here's where the magic really happens. We're gonna add amazing, yummy General Tso sauce. Here we go. This is a pretty big container. I only need about 1/3, maybe a little bit more. And we're just going to let that fry in the sauce. And that's where the sauce gets cooked onto the chicken, turning it into super duper yummy, what Mrs. Israel calls pepper chicken. No shortcuts, no tricks and gimmicks. This is the real deal. It's really simple and really yummy. Friends, if you'd like to end up on our next episode of Chap, when you're preparing food at home, shoot a quick video and send it my way. Who knows who will end up on Chap next? Shabbat Shalom.